Jumbo everybody. So if you've been following my channel for any length of time, you know how passionate I am about ingredients in food and ingredients in products that we use at home, cleaning products, personal care products, and all that kind of stuff. This is why. So back in 2016, my husband was diagnosed with having an autoimmune disease. And so at this point in time, we were pretty much desperate to find anything and everything that we could do to help him to feel better. And what my research showed me was this certain type of diet, way of eating called autoimmune protocol. And so it's basically an elimination diet where you get rid of things like eggs and nuts and seeds, nightshades, certain types of ingredients that can be inflammatory for the body, especially for those who have autoimmune disease. So I talked to my husband. I said, "You want to try it?" "Yes, we'll try anything." So I started cooking autoimmune protocol meals for both my husband and myself to eat. And it was 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That was it, where we noticed in both of us a huge shift in how we felt. And so we're like, I think we're onto something here. So we have since reintroduced certain ingredients back into our diet, and we're going to be doing more as we progress through this year. But I shout AIP from the rooftops because it has totally transformed my husband's health. It has totally transformed my own health, not having an autoimmune disease too. And it's just been like a total game changer for us. The hardest thing has been trying to find prepackaged meals we could take traveling or have snacks with that are autoimmune protocol compliant. So I want to introduce you guys to a company called Wild Zora. And if you've followed me for a little bit, you've heard me talk about Wild Zora in the past because I am obsessed with this jerky right here called Mediterranean lamb. I love it. And funny story about this. So we started eating autoimmune protocol in May of 2016. In November of 2016, we happened to go out to Sedona, Arizona. And I had been in a bunch of autoimmune protocol like recipe shares on Facebook and things like that, like kind of support groups on Facebook. And so one jerky that kept bopping me on the head, people kept raving about it, was this company called Wild Zora, and it was the Mediterranean lamb bar. They just kept talking about it. And so I looked it up online, and I couldn't get it here locally in Ohio, where I'm at. So when we were in Sedona, we drove to a natural grocer's. I remember I cleaned them out. I took every one they had. I'm sure everybody appreciated that. And I brought them back to my Airbnb, and I remember taking a picture of them because I was so excited. I sent it to my mom and my sister. If I can find that picture, I'm sure I have it on Google somewhere. I'll insert it here. I was so excited that I found this jerky because everybody had been raving about it. So I tried it for myself, and I fell in love. It was the best jerky that I had ever had in my life. The owner of the company, Zora, I actually had the privilege of talking to on the phone. She's so sweet. I talked to her just a couple weeks ago about how she's realizing that there really isn't a whole lot for autoimmune protocol eaters to have that you could just like throw in your purse that's not a banana, or to take traveling or have on an airplane or backpack with. And she's spot on because there is really very little that is AIP compliant. So the Mediterranean lamb is absolutely delicious. Their newest one, which is also super delicious, is the apple pork bar. So the idea behind these is that they're not just meat bars. They have meat and veggies and fruits in there. So let me read you these ingredients because your mind is going to be like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? All right, so the Mediterranean lamb bar has natural lamb, organic vegetables and fruit, so spinach, apricots, dates, garlic, onion, celery, sea salt, oregano, rosemary, and turmeric. You guys, like, oh my gosh. So the apple pork bar has natural pork, organic fruits and vegetables, kale, apple, apricots, dates, celery, parsley, sage, rosemary, thyme, sea salt, and cinnamon. So this one to me almost tastes kind of like a breakfast sausage, sort of. It's not spicy like a typical breakfast sausage is, but because of the cinnamon, it just kind of reminds me of that. I don't know. Super delicious, you guys. So good. So they also have 2 sipping like snack types of soups that are powdered. Look at this. They're like in little packages. They have mushroom beef, and they also have Savoy beef think that's a cabbage. I think I'm probably saying that wrong too. But anyway, so the ingredients in here for the mushroom beef, we've got grass-fed beef, organic carrots, pumpkin, cabbage, green onion. I think that's champagne onion mushrooms, champignon mushrooms. Is that champagne? I don't know. I don't know how you spell it. Celery, nutritional yeast, turmeric, sea salt, marjoram, and thyme. So the Savoy beef, saying that right? Organic vegetables. So it has beets, carrots, onion, parsley, garlic, grass-fed beef, Savoy cabbage, pumpkin, wine vinegar, celery, green onion, nutritional yeast, sea salt, and dill. So one thing to keep in mind is if you have autoimmune disease that is like digestion related, so like Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, even IBS, that's not an autoimmune disease, but IBS people oftentimes will avoid eating nutritional yeast. I'm pretty sure it's AIP compliant technically, but some people just try to avoid that if they have yeast issues. Other folks, don't worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm still going to eat these. But just kind of keep in mind, know your body with that. But these are 50 calories each. That's it. That's like nothing. And it's such a great little afternoon like sipping soup. So all you do is you pour it into a mug and then add 8 to 10 ounces of hot water and then just keep stirring it and sip. And that sounds absolutely delicious to me. So I can't even tell you my excitement for the next product that they have, and I think it is genius. I think it has been long needed, and it's these two guys right here. These are freeze-dried meals, complete meals. Not like astronaut food, but similar idea. It's Summit Savory Chicken and Mountain Beef Stew. So basically it is veggies and meat and seasoning in here that's freeze dried. This is super light. You can just throw it in like a backpack and go camping. You can put it in a purse and take it to your office, or you can take it on an airplane. You literally just need hot water, and that's all you need. And you've got a complete meal right here. And from what I understand, these are big enough that you can feed 2 people with them. So, oh my goodness. Okay, so let me read you the ingredients for the Summit Savory Chicken. So this is free-range chicken, organic spinach, broccoli, sweet potato, onion, organic carrot, mushroom, organic lemon, green onion, organic parsley, organic cilantro, turmeric, organic garlic, and sea salt. How much of a game changer is this for people who eat AIP that do international travel? I'm saying, you guys, like, this opens up a whole new outlook, and you don't have to be autoimmune protocol to eat this. I mean, anybody could eat this. You don't have to like prescribe to a specific diet to eat it. I mean, it's for everybody. And for my understanding is that it feeds 2 people. So it's like, oh my gosh, 1 packet and you're done. Like, oh my word. Okay. So the mountain beef stew. So we've got grass-fed beef, organic carrot, organic kale, onion, mushroom, celery, broccoli, green onion, organic parsley, organic garlic, sea salt, organic thyme, and marjoram. So to use this, or how to make it, you actually open it up, take out the little packet that's in there. It's like the oxygen absorber packet. You reseal the bag and turn it over and like shake it all together. And then pour in about 1.5 cups of hot water directly in the bag, seal it up, and let it sit for 5 to 15 minutes, depending on your altitude. So if you're at higher altitude, you need to let it sit longer. Lower altitude, just let it sit for 5. Mix well, add some salt if you feel like you need it, and enjoy. It's almost tears of joy that these exist, because it's like, how long has it been for anybody who eats AIP to not have to plan out your entire life when you're going traveling, on vacation, work trips, whatever? It's just like, it's an answer, like the chorus of angels are singing, because it's like, oh my goodness, camping. It's just such a great idea. So if you guys are interested in checking out these products for yourself, I do have a 15% off coupon for y'all in the description of this video. There is no limit, so share it with your friends and family. Give it to all the people so they can use it too. I've got to tell you, I love the mission behind this company. You know, they're really out there to get good, healthy, nutritious food into people's homes easily. I am a walking testimonial of how crappy you can feel when you eat crappy food, and how good you can feel when you eat good food. And this fits into the good food department. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I will put all of my autoimmune protocol videos that I have in a playlist in the description of this video as well, if you're interested in exploring more about that for any kind of autoimmune disease or issue that you may have. It's definitely worth checking out. Definitely worth trying, because what have you got to lose, honestly? If you haven't already and you'd like to, hit that button down below, subscribe so you never miss a daily video. Get yourself some Wild Zora. We'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye.